the more that you start to focus inwardly, the more you start to focus on a desire to add value to others, the more you focus on creating a great experience for others, the more that your fear and your concerns start to diminish. If you want to excel in the real estate game, you can't at any game that you're playing in life. You want to excel at relationships, you want to excel at a sport, you want to excel at fill in the blank. Anything that you're wanting to excel at, if you're allowing fear to stop you from taking the actions that are consistent with the results that you want, how can you actually expect to move the ball forward, so to speak? So something to look at, something in your own personal growth, and ask yourself, like, what other activities am I holding back on as a result of being fearful? Now, what are people generally fearful of? You said fear holds you back from asking for those reviews. What are we generally fearful of? How many of us have experienced fear of rejection? Okay, and then 2 liars. Cool. So everybody, right? We all grapple with a fear of rejection. It's a matter of what do you do next, right? So, it's good to acknowledge, it's good to recognize, okay, this is something that holds everybody back. And then now you have a choice, but does it hold you back?
Before we go off on reviews, I want to mention I saw a really beautiful question on one of the Facebook real estate forums. Tell me how you make a client experience that they're your only client. Like, I'm juggling 20 and reviews are my number one focus right now. And when I read other agents' reviews, the client always is mentioning how they felt like they were the only client. How do you do that? And an agent got on there and said it's all about being proactive versus reactive. The more that you ask those kind of questions, the more that you're saying, okay, this is the next process, this is the next step, these are the things that could happen, these could be roadblocks. How do you want me to communicate with you? Tell me how I win with you. The more you're doing that, the more your client is going to feel connected with you and like they are your only client.
The more that you start to focus inwardly, the more you start to focus on a desire to add value to others, the more you focus on creating a great experience for others, the more that your fear and your concerns start to diminish. It's so valuable if what you're focused on is in your career is to continually improve, right? You can overcome that fear of rejection.